colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra. Could you just move that or eat that? Did you eat my doggone? Doggone, did you eat a little piece of bite, huh? She ate a little duck tonight, I think. Ain't gonna hurt her. Ain't gonna hurt her. But, so, good afternoon, friends, followers. Hey, Frank, what are we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Michael, you're sober. Maybe. Everything's pretty all right. What's up, Will? I haven't even went over to the auto parts store this morning to get the gasket. It's so damn cold here, I ain't doing a damn thing. Um, Actually, I was under the covers for quite a while. It's not cold in here. There's a little chill in here, but it's not cold. It's far from being cold, but it's not even above freezing outside. So I understand why it feels a little chilly in here. If I had one more good space heater, it'd be better, but I don't, and I'm not going to go out and buy one. Too far of a walk somewhere to get one. Oh. But shit, I need to go out here in a minute and top off the gas tank. I just thought of that. It's going to run out if I don't. And like last night, run out during my live. So here in a minute, let's go out and check it. Make sure that I've got enough gas to run a few more hours. I know I got to buy another can before I go to bed tonight. I've been going through almost $20 a day now with this cold, so let's go out here and make sure I'm not going to run out for the next couple hours. I know it's low. And the sun's actually out. Woo, it's cold in the shade. It's cold out here. You get out of that sun and that shade, and it is freaking cold out there. Jeez. Hey, move. 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 I gotta put you down for a second. Hang on. Get down. Get down. Where'd you get your water? Crazy. Boy. Move. Move, move, move. Doggone crazy dogs. Crazy dogs. Whew. Oh, it's cold outside. Damn it, man. It's a shame I gotta go back out there a couple more times before the night's over. Oh. You had fun on your live? Right on. Whew. you was drunk last night. Yeah, a little bit. What do you mean still cold? That sucks. Yeah, it's still cold. It's colder today than it was yesterday. Oh, I hope for coldness too. Frank, did what Cash App guy hook him up? I didn't know anybody was supposed to hook him up. What's up, Frankie? We all fake, whatever. I don't know what y'all were doing. I have no idea what scam you are talking about. Glad I didn't get involved. Of course, I think everything's a scam pretty much. Oh. Damn it, man. It's cold out there. Yeah, it's cold out there, baby girl. It's cold out there. Damn it, girl. Damn it, girl. It's cold. Yeah. It's colder than a Wilt Measure's ass. TikTok's always scamming. I don't believe none of them TikTok deals. You know, lights that you go get at Home Depot and stuff for $3 and $4, and they're damn near $100 at Home Depot. I mean, so many ridiculous things advertised for dollars that it's got to be a scam. There's no way they can sell a lot of that shit for what it's advertised. No way in hell. Yeah. Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. TikTok's the worst app there ever is. Trump, all them know about it. They don't give a shit. It's one of the worst apps ever to be introduced to America. And when they rip you off and shit, there ain't nothing you can do. Just like when they accuse you of doing things with their account that you don't do. There's nothing you can do. And as long as everybody wants to still support it, it'll just be that way. Who did you give $10 and why? Oh, you sent them Galaxy? Hell, you know, a Galaxy costs you $14.99, and the person that gets a Galaxy only gets like $5. They keep the rest. I exposed that a long time ago. Because when I first started doing this, because someone sent me a Galaxy. And I'm like, oh, cool, wonder what that's worth. And it was like $4 and change. I went and found out how much one cost. It was $15. And I'm like, well, that's fucked. They take 2/3 and give you 1/3. Where do you see? Hang on. Camp base, whatever. I don't see where you see this person at. Hang on, let me. Why does it, that Chase Baseball, whatever, does it say that he's under 18 or something? What made you look at, what made you look at that, Will? How do you know he's a kid, Will? Is what we're saying. How do you know he's a kid? Anyhow, you had to lie to YouTube because all mine are marked 18 and above. Oh, you went to his channel? Right on. Well, if you know that he's underage, let's get rid of the idiot. Don't need him. Don't need him on my channel. We'll take care of that problem because, yeah, I don't want underage people on my channel. Even if they lie, you know, and it clears me, I still don't want them. I'm not that hard up for likes and views and all that. I mean, I'd love to have them, but I'm not that hard up for them. Hey, Margaret, Eddie, what's up? What's up? Comes the fire department. They got canceled. I think they got canceled because I heard the siren go, oh, yep. They turned the lights out. They canceled. Well, I'm glad you're here too there, you know, Frankie. Oh, you finally figured that? Well, you got to set it at every video. It asks if your audience is made for 18 and above. Every video it asks me that. And I always hit that it's not. Oh, on TikTok. Yeah. Well, any of these platforms, you should set it to where 18 and above, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, whatever. Well, I'm starting to feel my hands and stuff again now that I got back inside. And I was only outside, what, 3 minutes putting gas in the generator? And it damn near got me cold to the bone. That's how cold it is outside. Fudge. I dive underneath shrimp boat in the wintertime and don't get that cold. Of course, you just piss in your wetsuit if you do. Can't do that now here, you know. So, I guess everybody's disappointed I'm not putting the head gasket on today in the ice cold, but heck, I just don't feel like it. I don't see the rush. What the hell are you? Stay resist. Oh. I don't know what the hell you're trying to say there, but I don't agree with it, so I'm going to remove it. If that took that message in the wrong way, I apologize, but I sure the hell don't know what the hell it means, so I don't want it on my channel. And hey, no disrespect to any of y'all out there from other countries and stuff, but if I don't know what one's trying to say and whatnot, I don't keep it on my channel. Not that you're trying to say something bad or whatnot, but there's people that do that, and I just won't. If I can't understand it, I don't leave it. Oh, look, now. Now the idiot just wants to make it bigger. So let's. Well, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just going to put them in a bitch slap them. Hey, little bitch, don't keep putting that stuff on my channel or I'm going to delete you from my channel. That's your only warning. Hello, Dennis. How you doing? I'm doing great. He CO'd. Hell, it don't matter. But you damn sure don't fucking put it in capital letter and throw it back at me. That's just a stupid thing to do. Anybody else know what the hell he was trying to say? Better yet, anybody else care what he's trying to say? Cheers, my friend. Oh, look. This stupid back. Goodbye, stupid. Don't take a warning. Get the hell off my channel, you idiot. Goodbye, dumbass. Man. Some people insist on being stupid. Yeah, I didn't find anything funny about it. Except when I bitch slapped him and then I kicked him off the channel. That was pretty funny. I wonder how many other people kick him off and don't hear his message because of the way he does. It's just stupid, you know? Maybe if he tried to explain to me what he was trying to say and whatnot. But, you know, when you're going to be stupid, just be stupid. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. The only thing funny is to bitch slap him and hide him from the channel and stuff. So you are right about it being funny. What they do, I don't find funny. What we do back, I find funny. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't do something to him before I did. Oh, I see 16 people. I've never, it says 16 on my side. Oh, now it says 18 with 10 likes. Yeah, people don't know what they like. It's too hard for them to just double tap the screen and show their appreciation. It's too hard for a lot of people. Just like it's too hard for them to click the petition and sign it for legalization. It's just, beyond their capabilities, I guess. Hey, I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. Let me try and read it first. I do appreciate that. But I figured after the first time, when I gave him that little one whatnot, and then he didn't say, I thought you'd beat me to it. But it's all good. All right on, Eddie. Make some more power hitter videos. What are you doing, Lilo? What? You gotta go potty? Hang on, I might have to let her out the door. Yep. Looks like it. You're on your own, girl. You're on your own, girl. Come here. Come here. Come on. Lee. Move, Einstein. Move. Come on, Lee. Go. Move. She'll only be out there a couple minutes. Nah, it didn't make nothing. Nobody made nothing about me getting back on Facebook. But that's normal. I have a lot of people want and say they're going to do a lot of things, and it don't happen. It don't matter. It's the thought it counted. I thought it was a good idea, but evidently someone talked them out of it or whatever. Or they figured it's not a good idea. I don't know. I did think it'd make a lot of difference coming from someone else other than me. That's why I had never done it. Hey. Lilo. Are you ready? Come on. Come on. Lilo. Come on. Lee, Lee, you going over there, Lee? Hey, you going over there, Lee, or not? Lee, move. Thank you. Whew, much better. Oh, right on. Well, that's cool. You want to show people how to make the power hitter. Too much turkey, Mike. There you go. I did have my breakfast pizza this morning, though. I just ate another piece of it for lunch. And I got a couple more pieces left for later. But I'm eating breakfast all day. Oh, ain't that right, Lulu? Ain't that right, Lulu? Huh? Ain't that right? My little baby girl. Huh? My little girl. Look at you. You look so pretty. You look so pretty there. Look at them pretty eyes. Hey, that's so pretty. I wonder what they see when they look at that phone. Just a reflection of themselves or what? Mwah. Ah. Man, I don't. If I didn't have these asshole trolls I did, mine would be one of the biggest TikTok accounts. Because I see people hitting dabs, smoking pot, hitting bongs. I see all kinds of people smoking on TikTok. And as long as ass wipes don't report them, everything's fine. Because I keep wondering, well, how the hell can all these other people be doing this shit? And, you know, and hell, I even just talk about it or wear a pot leaf, I get banned. Well, it's because the asshole's reporting everything I do. So those of you that would like to see me on TikTok and Perspire and the petition grow, make sure you blame Scott Winslow Albert and Steve Sprague and them. Those are the ass whites that keep me from TikTok. Which is just as good because I really don't like TikTok. I didn't like Facebook, but I used it. But yeah, people like that, they're so damn jealous that they couldn't get a following or anything behind them like that, so then they try and ruin it for others. My soda from last night. Ah. Those were only 99 cents. I couldn't believe it. I haven't done any, Will. I've been able to, but I just ain't done them. Fuck them. I'm not going to give the idiot trolls the pleasure of being reported or nothing. Fuck them. And I mean, it's not about the money. I've never hooked up. I can take a screenshot and send you the balance of my funds with them. It's almost $70, $67 or something. But just like that $20 in the GoFundMe, I ain't hooking my bank to neither one of them damn things up. Now I may eventually the TikTok, but I'm not the GoFundMe. I'm told them before, send that money back. Close account, but they don't. But just like when the guy said he put on the GoFundMe, and I told him, hey, ask for a refund. I won't hook up to my bank to it. And I ain't. You got people out there, you see how they call me a scammer. There's people out there that they would hook their bank up to it in a heartbeat to get that $20. And it's not that I'm scared of hooking my bank up to GoFundMe. I just don't need the GoFundMe right now. And I don't see no reason of collecting that $20 and getting it set up or nothing. When I needed it, nobody donated to it for months. So if I need one again one day, I'll start a new one. Until then, they should probably refund that guy's $20. But I guess he ain't asked them or worried about it. I don't know. I know I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to hook up a bank to it. Just like I said I wouldn't. Oh, shucks. Well, I'm about ready to just jump back under a bunch of covers and go back to bed. Sounds good, huh, Lilo? What's up, Mr. John? How you doing? Nothing today. Just staying inside trying to stay warm. Just trying to stay warm. It's extremely cold. I haven't walked over to the auto store to get the gasket. Yeah. Hating life as soon as you walk outside the door. I mean, hating life. It is cold. I mean, 2 heaters is barely keeping up in here. It's not warm, but it's not cold either. With something on, it's tolerable, you know. With a blanket, it's sleepable, whatever. But it's by far not warm in here where you'd take your light coat off or anything. I know me, I'm up to trying to stay warm. And what else everybody else is up to, I don't know. Although now that the sun come out, maybe it'll start to feel like it's warming up outside a little bit. But I just went out and put gas in it. When I started this live, I had to go out and put gas in the generator. As soon as I got out of the sun into the side where it's shaded, it felt twice as cold as being in the sun. I'm just thankful me and the dogs have a place to be fairly warm. And even if I was plugged in electricity, it'd be the same. I mean, it'd be no different. I really need to go buy another heater, I guess. That revving noise. Yeah, I'm taking it as a relaxing day. A chill out day. A day to chill out. Literally. Now I have a bit. It's not that cold to bring that out, Frankie. I've got most of the cracks and I got most of it sealed up to where I don't want to run the propane heater. You know, carbon monoxide poison. I'd have to take down and crack open some windows and stuff like that to have the propane heater going. Like I say, if I had one more little space heater, it'd be nice in there, real nice. And I may get one. I'm just not going to go out and get one today. Ain't too many states right now very warm. I mean, yeah, it's probably a little warmer in Arizona and Florida and whatnot, but it'd be all right. I've only got hopefully a week to put up with this, and then I can get south. Well, changing the cam and generators ain't gonna make more heat. Running them faster is just gonna burn more gas. It ain't gonna create more electric. I got plenty of electric, and I'm pretty sure I could run another little heater. It's just I don't have the other little heater. Shit, that ain't bad. We ain't even going to get above freezing today. Frankie, what's our temperature now and later? We're not even going to get above freezing until what, Tuesday, huh? It's going to stay below freezing until Tuesday here. And when I say below, I mean below freezing. 16 degrees and shit. Oh, the looping sound. There you go. That makes more sense about the racing cam when you. Yeah, now you said that. Sorry about that. Well, our high today is in the 30s, and tonight's is going to be in the 20s. Oh, here we go. 20% chance of snow. 22. It's cold here. I mean, it is downright cold here. It's supposed to be 16 tonight. I mean, I guess that beats 6, but me, I'm like, once you get below freezing, 32, you're fucked. It could be minus 32 or 30. Either way, you still could freeze. You're fucked. 29 on Monday. Woohoo! Almost 30. Inch of snow possible. Yep. Hopefully Tuesday it warms up and melts it off and I can test drive this. No, I ain't even messing with it. Billboards. Look, look who it is. Billboards. We know who that is. They're worried about what I got the heads on. You know why they use the name Billboards, right? I know y'all know who that is. Oh, I hear you, Will. If you're going to go out and dress and be in it, I know how to dress, but to be in and out of it is such a bitch. Yeah, Tuesday, I and boy, see, that's when I plan on doing things, Tuesday. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, Bill Roberts. I thought it said Billboard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. We had one here a while back called himself Mr. Billboard or whatever. And because this is a mobile billboard. So, sorry about that, Bill Roberts. I did misread that wrong. I do that time to time. Of course, I only have one good eye. No, Michael, I read it wrong. I thought it said Billboard, not Bill Roberts. And see, I'm not too proud to apologize when I'm wrong or admit when I'm wrong. You know, I read it wrong. I thought it was billboards, you know, like the trolls pretending to be mobile billboard, whatever. Thank you, Frankie. He already let me know that it didn't say billboards, but y'all know I see things wrong sometimes. But you also need to know that I correct my mistakes. All right, thank you, Bill Robert. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I misread that. I did. I thought it said billboards. That's why I'm like, oh, we know who billboards is. Thank you for pointing that out, not getting mad like some of the people do, and I'm going to unfollow you, and I'm this, that, and the other. Thank you. I appreciate it. The last perfect person on earth they crucified. So, although I try to be good and honest and everything, I know I can't be perfect. Yeah, they normally tell themselves when they create accounts like that, Billboard, whatever, whatever. Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay, I remember that. Oh, some idiot put, nigga, your time is coming, Unc. Look at this idiot. Let's show this idiot so everybody knows this idiot. Here, here. Let um hey, stupid. Let me bitch slap you for another minute, just like my moderator did. Little bitch. That's got to be Brian Ezra or something, the guy that used to be on my channel and call the black people the N-word and stuff. That's probably him right there. Daniel, you ain't missed much. We slapping a couple of trolls around like the bitch they are. Perfect and fault, I have no faults. Hell. Yeah, Mr. Daniel, I'm not going to do nothing today. I may not do nothing tomorrow, but I think I'm going to put it together tomorrow because Tuesday is supposed to get warm enough to test drive it and all. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'll rest today, and I'll probably go over there here in a little bit and pick that head gasket up. Make sure it is the right one and all. But other than that, I'm not going to put her together today. No, it's supposed to snow tonight and tomorrow. Or tonight or in the morning, whatever. We're supposed to get 1 inch. But with any luck, it'll melt off the very next day. It's supposed to get up to like 45. So if I can get the head gasket and everything on tomorrow and she's running, I could actually maybe head towards Springfield. I mean, I'm not going to try and make it in one day, but I could head towards Springfield and see how far I get in one day and spend the night. And if it's warm enough, drive the next day. Yeah, I'm talking about Tuesday, Mr. Daniel. Yeah, it's not supposed to get above freezing until Tuesday. But 29 is warmer than it is today, so I may put her together tomorrow. Ah, there you go, more deer jerky. I love it, I love it, I love it. Well, shucks. I think it's time for a bowl. Well, a hit from a bowl. Heck, I ain't even smoked hardly anything today. I kid you not. I got my coffee and stuff this morning, and right after Daniel come and checked on me, I jumped underneath the covers and said, "The hell with this, I'm taking a nap." And I stayed under the covers this morning. Oh, well, no, I'm going to put heat in there and everything. I'm gonna have the bolts heated up, the head heated up, and the work area heated up. But everything will be pretty much the same temperature. And I'm going to have to do like they say, after I get her started and up to running temperature and all, retorque the heads probably. Sure, I look different. Damn, Doug. Damn, Dougie Doug. I figured you'd be out playing in the snow with your tow truck. It's warmer where you're at than where I'm at. We're supposed to get to 16 tonight. Tomorrow our high is 29. I think our high today was 30, and it hasn't hit that yet. We got a winter weather advisory until 6 a.m. Tuesday. Damn. Oh, it's 27 right now in Wichita, it says. So I guess I'm 2 degrees higher than you now. Oh, we're supposed to be 22 tomorrow? Damn, I thought it said 29. Well, it's not going to get any warmer until Tuesday morning. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's what was so bad yesterday, was that wind. $22 with an inch of snow. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, it was windy as F yesterday. I mean, somebody even mentioned it. Is that the wind I hear? Yeah. You could hear it howling through the doors and shit. I mean, literally howling. Wind's moving pretty good when it's howling. Yeah, let's do one of these cheers things. Okay, 29 tomorrow. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We still had the inch of snow, right? And what's 7 degrees when you're below 30 anyway? I think after 30, it should just say cold as fuck. I don't want to know that it's 29 or 14 or minus whatever. Just under 32, cold as fuck. That's all they got to say. But see, another person that can admit that he's wrong. There you go, Mr. Frankie. You're human. How does it feel to be human? Damn it, that one crossed my eyes. Damn, on that Delta 9, seems like sometimes you get that one little piece of bud that just like, wow. The rest of it's like, eh. I mean, you get that one little piece and it's like, wow. How come the rest ain't like that? Oh, you're right about that. Time to hunker down. Absolutely. I'd like to be over in Springfield before I hunkered down. But you're right. You know, I want to find a place the next 2 months just to hunker down. Unless I can get on down to Florida. But if it stays this cold, it costs me just as much to run the heaters as to, you know, pay $20 a night to stay somewhere. Because right now I'm up to spending about $20 a 24-hour period now on fuel. Because the generator's using, you know, full consumption. But it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's supplying me a bunch of heat and stuff, so I can't bitch about that. But I like it when it runs 24 hours on $10 worth of fuel instead of 20. When it does half the RPMs, I guess you should say. Economy. Yeah, snow's definitely coming. Supposed to, for us, it's supposed to be here tonight. Tonight and in the morning. No, I'm not going out and do a snow angel or a snowman. Neither one. Bah humbug. Well, I could be bribed, but it'd take a heck of a bribe. uh, oh, I don't like doing the cold, that's for sure. Nah. Go out there and write my name in the snow. I haven't wrote 420 Jim in the snow before. Now, Jim Stevens I've tried, but I've never tried 420. Might have to do that. Well, nah. Somebody would say I was out here, exposing myself or something, and I'd go to jail for pissing in the snow. Yeah. Watch out where you go. Don't eat the yellow snow. I think we learned that as kids, right? About eating the yellow snow. No, what didn't you hear about that I wasn't going to do a snow angel or a snowman, either one? Nope, nada. Unless there's a bribe involved. If there's a bribe involved, depending on how big of a bribe and whatnot, I would. But, yeah, I have no intentions of it. Let's put it that way. Now, if it got me a couple dozen signatures for sure, I'd go out and do a snow angel or build a snowman or whatever for a few dozen signatures. But, people would probably lie and tell me they're going to do it and then not do it. Watch out where the Huskies go. Don't you eat the yellow snow? I could see me standing out in the parking lot writing 420 Jim in the snow. Said it's so damn cold I wouldn't find the pen. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, dog do snow cone. There you go. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, that don't surprise me. It don't surprise me. Hell, it snowed in Florida before. Years ago it snowed in Florida when I lived in Florida. It just never stuck. Good old Mobile. I've been on the battleship and the submarine in Mobile. I like the tunnel that you have to go under. I always remembered that tunnel since I was a kid, along with the battleship and stuff. That's what Mobile was famous for, in me growing up. I remember I was hitchhiking that one year, and the guy and girl picked me up hitchhiking. They wanted to stop in Mobile and go see the battleship and stuff, and they took me with them. Huh, I wonder why. Oh. Hey, if you light your fart, they look green. And yes, I'm talking from experience. Oh, hell, I remember back in the 80s, I was coming across Texas. My dad gave us a bus. This when I had my daughter by myself. And we were going to head back out west. And I get into Kerrville, Texas. I had a hitchhiker with me. And the bus locks up. And it just happened to pull into a rest area and got it off the road. And it was froze up. Deader than a doornail, just it had locked the engine up. And there's nothing we could do, and night was coming, and heck, in the morning, we'll get help, whatever. Well, we go to sleep and wake up in the morning, it's colder than shit, and look out, and there's snow on the ground. And we're just outside of San Antonio, Texas. There's never no snow. But there's literally inches of snow. There's no car tracks. I mean, looked like we was in Twilight Zone. There were no real tracks going down the interstate or nothing. There were definitely no tracks coming in and out of the rest area or nothing. And we're like, oh, geez, what the hell? But we had heat because of the propane stove and all. And he built his kitchen in the back of the school bus. By the back emergency door, the kitchen was back there. So I remember the stoves over there running. And we're sitting there drinking coffee, and I see a Texas trooper pull off the interstate into the rest area. And then I'm thinking, oh, cool, we can get help now. And sure enough, he came in and he talked to us and asked me what was up. And I told him I was broke down. He's, well, I can't leave you and the kid out here. I'm going to have to take you into town. We'll get a tow truck out here, as soon as it's possible. But see, in Texas, they don't have snow plows and all that shit, San Antonio and whatnot, because it very seldom ever snows there, especially the little town of Kerrville. So what he did was he had me grab my daughter and a few things, and me and her was in the patrol car, and I left the hitchhiker there to watch the RV, or not RV, the bus. And we get in, head towards town, and the cop drives straight to a motel, stops up at the front, comes back out a few minutes later and hands me a key and says, you've got a room for a week. And he drove over to the room, and me and the daughter go into the room, hand me the key. And of course I thank him all. He says, hey, I'm going to go get your buddy off the bus now, and as soon as the tow truck can get out there weather-wise and pick it up, we're having to pick it up for you. And I'm like, cool, that's great. He come back about an hour later. He not only had the hitchhiker, but 2 big arms full of groceries. Like they stopped at the grocery store and bought a bunch of groceries for us. So, I mean, that was really, 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 really cool. So now it was me, my daughter, and this hitchhiker I had. Of course, I called my dad, whatnot. He's going to come the next day from Florida and help. That evening, I go over to Dairy Queen, the only thing that was open. And there was a little movie theater open, too. And I met this chick at the counter that was working in Dairy Queen, and she thought my daughter was just as cute as hell and stuff, and we got to talk and whatnot, and we ended up spending the night together. and she wanted to join the adventure with us, whatever. So we slept together that night, and next day my dad shows up. We go to a junkyard to get an engine. When we come back, the hitchhiker and her have already moved on. Him and her just hooked up or whatever. They moved on. I've never seen them ever since. I guess they didn't want to stay in Kerrville. I ended up staying there a couple of days, putting an engine in. It was like the second day before I got a hold of the tow company, and they still hadn't went out and got the bus because I was asking them how much I owed them because, I wanted to pay it. While Dad was there, Dad was going to pay the bill. And he said, well, we'll get to that, blah, 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 and wouldn't give me a total. And we bought the engine and stuff, and my dad had to go back to Florida. That was another day later, and he wanted me to find out how much the tow was. So once again, I tried to find out how much the tow was, and they jacked me around, blah, this, that, and the other. And Dad went on back. The next day, they had it towed in, and I went over there and I started pulling the engine. And when I went to put the engine in we bought, they let one of their mechanics come over and help me stab it in. He had to hold the transmission up from inside while I bolted it underneath. I thought that was pretty cool. There's a couple of tools I didn't have. The tow truck company let me borrow the tools I needed, offered the guy to help me stab it in, and they towed it in probably about a 9-mile tow or whatever, semi, it was full-size bus. Anyhow, I get it running a day later, and we get it running and everything, and I'm ready to move on. And so I go over there, and I called, talked to my dad, and he said, find out what you owe the tow company. He'd wire it to me. And I go there, and I'm telling him, hey, I'm ready to go, what do I owe for the tow? And he says, a 6-pack of Budweiser. That's what they charged me to go out there and bring my bus in, was a 6-pack of Budweiser. Couldn't believe it. I thought all along he was going to gouge me real big for towing it and then being there a week and all. Nope. 6-pack of Budweiser. That's why when people tell me, ain't nothing but steers and queers in Texas, I know they've never been to Texas. There's a lot of great people in Texas. But that shut down that whole town. That snowstorm, that first 2 days, when the cop took us into town, everything the next morning was closed. You couldn't get Western Union. You couldn't get anything. The whole town was literally closed down. No driving, no nothing. They didn't have street snow plows or anything. It literally shut down Kerrville, Texas for 2.5 days. Yeah, Mr. Eddie, there is. They're getting far and few in between, but they are a lot of great people still out there everywhere. So damn many bad people use them and abuse them that it's getting far and few. Yeah, you don't find people like that every day at all. Just like the cop that called the tow truck and the tow truck company that towed this a couple months ago. Come on now. To leave your tow yard, fire up your I've done it before when a cop asked me, sure, no problem. But so, I know how it is. You'd be at home or you'd be at your tow company or whatever. The cops call and ask you to come out and do them a favor. And you stop what you're doing, you get in your truck, you go out there and you do it. I've done it many a time. And it's so cool to be paid back once. Not that I expected it, deserved it or anything, but it was so cool. It's still hard for me to believe except for the Lord watches out for me. If it wasn't for my relationship with the Lord, I wouldn't believe it. But with that relationship, I believe anything. He's helped me so many times in this mission. This thing should have sold on eBay, and the trolls screwed that up. There's just so many different things. When I had the fire and lost the first one, how did I get the second one? You know what I mean? And it's all due to the Father above, every bit of it. Good karma, whatever. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, heck, that's why I'm not worried about this, and I know she's going to be running again. If this was meant to end and be done, this would have got towed off that Labor Day weekend or whatever when it broke down and I had no money or anything. Yeah. Good Lord looked out for me then. I know He's going to look out for me now. I know it, I know it, I know it. But it'd be on His time and terms. This thing will fire up and move when it's meant to. Oh, He surprised me all the time, lots of times, but it's getting hard for Him to surprise me now. It's getting hard because anything He does really nowadays don't surprise me. It surprises me that I'm worthy of it. But yeah, man, there's just been so many different times on this mission alone that the good Lord has just stepped in and protected me and watched over me and helped me. Look at this situation here. I could be sitting here with broke engine, broke everything, still begging for money to help get it fixed. Yeah. I mean, but the good Lord, through an accident, made sure I got paid. So I can sit here and have heat and get the engine running and everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's why when I don't understand what the trolls don't see. You know, that Blues Brothers movie where they keep saying I'm on a mission from God? Yeah, I'm on a mission from God, and it's going to take a lot to stop that mission. They're kind of stupid saying they're going to stop the mission. Because as long as God wants His mission to go, Satan himself can't stop it. And that I know. Oh, I seen a thing. Mr. John sent me a link. Joe Rogan and alcohol. Alcohol's ramping up against cannabis real bad. I would think that they would come together. You know, a cannabis-infused alcohol drink might not be too bad. But cannabis is cut into the alcohol industry so bad, they're the ones lobbying against the hemp products and the hemp drinks and stuff. Because it's hurting their alcohol business. People are doing more cannabis and less alcohol. Well, Dave, yes and no. You don't want to become the big fish. If you become that big fish, chances are they're going to kick you out of the pond one way or another. So I've been kind of cool to stay under the radar for 11 years and not become that big fish. I'd like to get it bigger and better and grow and stuff, but I still don't want to become that big fish. Well, alcohol's fucked with everybody's bottom line in life for many, many years. They can move aside and let cannabis come in. Or by God, outlaw alcohol. You know what I mean? If one had to be outlawed, it should be alcohol. I mean, if there's no choice for us to survive, we either had to outlaw alcohol or cannabis. It'd be a dumbass to say to outlaw cannabis. Cannabis is from our Creator. Alcohol is from man. They got people so fooled about alcohol, they don't call it a drug. Remember, it's alcohol and drugs, or drugs and alcohol. Alcohol's a drug. Why do we separate it? It's one of the biggest drugs out there. But yet we don't call it a drug. There's a reason that they called it spirits back in the day. But I don't see why the alcohol don't embrace it and add cannabis to their alcohol and whatnot. Add the CBD products. It's got, the healing parts of it and whatnot with your alcohol. Hell, you're getting your alcohol buzz and the benefits from cannabis. I mean, makes too much sense in my book. I mean, 100% honesty, I'd rather see them get rid of alcohol completely. But I don't fight for that. I don't protest that or nothing, but it would have my vote. Tried paddle. I don't even know what that is. Paddle? I've never heard of it. Oh, peyote. Oh, yeah, I'd like to try peyote too. And I'd like to try the real DMT. Absolutely. Oh, I like mushrooms too. Well, the forbidden kind. I don't like other mushrooms. Like the ones you eat and stuff, restaurants, whatever, soup, salad. I don't like them mushrooms. I don't like them. But give me one of the good ones. Oh, heck, I'll take it right out of the bag and then chew on it. Some people then make a tea out of them and stuff because it is kind of a nasty thing. But, oh, yeah, I got so used to eating mushrooms because I like the effect of mushrooms that it don't bother me. I don't like the store mushrooms, but I like the ones that come out of the cow patties, you might say. Oh, I did my share of acid back in the day, I think. I mean, I didn't overdo it. It wasn't every day and stuff, but, oh, yeah, once or twice a week, we'd probably do a hit of acid. I remember being out in California, and we was doing acid one night, and they had what they call psycho spinners. They were just a little CD disc with a bump on the back and the design painted on it, and you spin it and shine a light on it, and man, the trails and stuff it would give you was just awesome. You'd sit there and just watch it go flash, 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 and shit. It was cool. Huh. That's why you figured you'd like it, huh? Oh, you think, Doug? That's why I haven't even walked to the auto parts store one block away to get my gasket. It is too frigging cold outside. After my live, if the sun's still up, I'll walk over there This morning, just making it from here to the store and back. Fuck. And I had to do that a couple times. You know, coffee, breakfast, bathroom, gas. You know, 3-4 times this morning I had to run back and forth. Yeah, that's one thing about acid. You don't want to be in a bad frame of mind and have a bad trip. Thank the good Lord above, that never happened to me. But just like eating mushrooms, you got to be around positive, good people. You don't want to be around bad and stuff, because it can get real bad and stuff. No, Dave, I don't have storage tanks and stuff. I just go to the stores and truck stops. That's why I say it's not an RV. It's a mobile billboard. If I put tanks and storage and all that back in it, it could be an RV again. But yeah, it's not designed to be a recreational vehicle. Well, one thing you always remember when you're doing acid and shit, if you want to excite it, drink some orange juice. You want to come down from it, drink some milk. It might be a drug that lets you know when to quit, because, man, I got so tired of cocaine. And I knew the only way I was going to quit was to do enough of it that I was so sick of it that I didn't want to get high for a few days. And that's exactly how it worked and how I quit it and walked away from it. I ripped off that ounce I found from the guy that I did all that engine work for that had ripped me off over the years. When I found that ounce, and it was just like a sign. Here's your chance, buddy. Go do all that and see if you still want to do any more coke. I didn't after that either. To this day, I haven't touched coke. Now, I didn't quite do the whole ounce myself. I did sell a little bit of it to get a motel room and a bus ticket, because I knew I needed to get out of there if I was going to quit. And then when I got to where I went, I met a Navajo girl and guy, and we ended up partying for a day and a half. So I did have help. Oh, if anything becomes a habit and not fun no more, it's time to walk away, like cigarettes, alcohol, any of it. Just another vice. We always thought it was fun because when we wanted some acid, we'd call Sid. That was his name, Sid. So anytime anybody wanted any acid, you know, hey, got any Sid? Or let's call Sid. Only you can, my friend. Only you can. You got to tell the universe and everything that you're in power of your own mind. and prove it to yourself and do it. If you really want to quit them, you can. We all have that power, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I'm living proof. I'm living proof. I wanted to quit cocaine. I walked away from it. No regrets, no whatever. And the same with tobacco. So it can be done, but you have to want it. And I mean, that's what you got to want. You got to, well, I don't want it. I just want to quit for a few months or this, that. You just got to be tired and done with it. And then it's hard to do on your own. The only way I really done it was, hey, Lord, if you let me walk away and not have all these side effects and stuff, I will not smoke again. And to me, it's everything to keep my word to the Creator, because I walked away from tobacco with no real hang-ups or nothing. No patch, no gum, no calling in or nothing. Just a promise I made to the Creator. And I'm not going to say I wasn't tempted here and there. I had temptations here and there. I'd be walking toward the store and see a halfway decent cigarette butt laying out, and damn near walk over there and pick it up. I'd have to tell myself, dumbass, you ain't smoking. It's all a mind fuck. Every bit of it's a mind F. It is. And you just got to take control of your mind. And you can do anything you want. You can walk away from anything you want. But you got to do it. You got to take back control of your mind. Well, I could go back to smoking tomorrow. Hell, I love it when Daniel's standing down from me, or we're in the van and he lights a cigarette, and oh yeah, I love it. But see, there's a lot of people that can't do that. They don't want to be around. Oh no, and it makes them want to smoke and stuff. If you set your mind to where you do not want to smoke no more, you won't smoke no more. You just haven't set your mind. You think you have, but you haven't set your mind to that fact. And me, like when I go off the road, because see, I quit smoking so people wouldn't say I was spending money on cigarettes and beer and all that and whatnot, because, back in the beginning, stupid people would say that. And I'm like, well, if I'm not smoking or drinking, then it proves I'm a liar, right? Well, anyhow, I don't see myself ever going back to smoking cigarettes. Now, will I smoke like a chimney when I'm growing pot and smoke sucker leaves like tobacco? Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for that day. I'm just waiting for that day. But not man's tobacco no more or nothing. If you could get some tobacco seeds and stuff and grow your own tobacco, maybe. But nah, not the way man's got the tobacco and stuff. You know how many times I've said that one, Eddie? Mind over matter, and with a mind like mine, it just don't matter. Or that, crimes like felonies, misdemeanors, sex ought to be a misdemeanor. Yep. Plain out sex should be a misdemeanor. The more I miss, the meaner I get. Well, heck, we've been on there an hour and a half already, doggone. When I first started, I was going to do like a 15, 20-minute one and go jump under the covers and just sleep all day. I'm glad I didn't. Baby line, it's still going. Hell, and nowadays anything under 3 hours y'all call baby lives. Infant live, there you go. Oh, goodness. I wouldn't have to have a second heater if this one had high. The high on this one don't work. It gets too hot and cuts out. If the high on this worked, I wouldn't need another heater. But heck, it's an all right heater. It cost me $10 and it's been pretty damn good. Ah, heck, I don't know. Maybe I'll get me some reindeer if not. You need to ask the good Lord that question above, not me. It could be running tomorrow and the day after me be headed to Springfield and, it not run after that. Who knows? All that's up to the good Lord. Hey, Will, everybody needs a little ass. That's why we have Dave here. He's the smart ass, remember? Cheers. I just know it'll run when the good Lord wants it to run. It'll go where the good Lord wants it to go. Other than that, I ain't worried about it. Hey, I'm not saying it's bad, Eddie. Eddie, it's not bad. Actually, if you look at it, I compliment. When I call someone a smartass, it's actually a compliment. They just don't see it. Okay? See, years ago when I was dating Lexi, and she said, and called me a smartass, and I looked at her and I said, thank you. And she looked at me all confused because she had just called me a smartass, and I said, thank you. And I'm, well, Lexi, let's look at this. Your way of thinking, there's smartasses and dumbasses in this world. I'm a smartass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. And she did everything in the world not to ever call me a smartass again after that. But think about it. Being a smartass ain't bad. Because there's a lot of dumbasses in this world. Being a smartass is kind of a good thing sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, piss on my leg coming right. See, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, I love each and every one of you, my friends. I really do. Thank y'all for being my friends and supportive on the channel and all. I really appreciate y'all. I do. I just want y'all to know that. Whether you piss on my leg or I piss on y'all, or hopefully we don't piss on no one, but you know what I mean. I respect and like each and every one of you out there that support and help with the mission and all. Thank you so very much.
Have to keep it equal, and there you go. Right on, right on, right on. Left off. Two squirrels running. That'd be something to see. That would be something to see. I don't think I've ever heard it put that way before, Will. I like that. Uh, Damn it. I want to get down to Florida and see my brother and the rest of the family. I do, I do, I do. Oh, they just pissed all the time. They're pissed because after 5 years, they still not got nobody or nothing that, they haven't ruined the mission. They call me insignificant. Well, shit. All the lies and stuff they told, all the videos they made and whatnot, and they still haven't done anything to ruin my mission, They're just stupid. God bless the fire department. It's probably getting that time of their life that even their old ladies are telling them they're being stupid. No, it's not the cops, it's our firemen. Peace and love to the firemen. And the cops, the good ones. Well, it might hit 30 today, or 29. The sun's still out. Right before it goes down, it's going to hit 29 or 30 degrees. Thank you, Mr. John. I appreciate all of y'all. It wouldn't surprise me whether they were or not. Taco Bell do. Oh yeah, Doug, the cold sucks bad. Real bad. But now I'm starting to feel a little better. The sun's out. We ain't had no sun until the last hour. So now that the sun's out and stuff, I'm feeling a little bit better. But of course, it's going to snow tonight and in the morning. Be real cold tonight and tomorrow. And unless they change the forecast, Tuesday is supposed to get up to 46. So that should melt off the snow and let me advance over towards Joplin maybe. And if nothing else, I'm just going to have to get a hold of this campground or another one and bite the bullet and pay and stay there for a month or two. I'd rather rent a place in Springfield and get this case dropped here. And that's what I'm going to work on this week, is trying to get them to go ahead and drop this ticket here. Just let everybody go about their way. Let the cops go about their way. I'll go about my way. We ain't got time to mess with this one right here. Just let it go. I think they might. I mean, half of me wants to be here and fight it and prove my point. Really bad, because that'd be good advertisement and all. Kind of like when I kicked Woody's ass. And the headline read, "To be blunt," you know? That was a good, proud moment. I need another one like that, but I'll let it go. Because Springfield's the most important one right now. Yeah, see, Frankie, that's the first part I see to where, but, you know, after Wednesday, I think I'll be able to make it, you know, over to Springfield. No, it's so cold. Doug's actually here watching the live and not out running around and doing stupid shit. He's sitting at home or sitting in his truck getting his nuts roasted. Well, no, Frankie, no, well, I should have just let him throw me out of there and done nothing then. No. And I would. If it wasn't the dead of winter and I didn't have to come back and I didn't have to go to Springfield and back, oh, hell, I want to take him to court. I want to take him to court and get the judge to and prove that I'm right. Oh, I want to do that real bad. But I'd like to just get on over to Springfield and down to Florida because of this weather and stuff. But if they don't drop it, oh, I'll be just as happy. That means that I'm supposed to be here and do it. You don't understand. I love it when I get in the courtroom and I prove a cop and stuff wrong and I win the case. Just like winning the case against Walmart or anything. I love it when that happens. And I love sticking up for when I'm right. I wouldn't have moved from that spot unless they gave me a ticket. Just wouldn't have. They didn't have no right to order me then. But that ticket put them at fault now and takes away their immunity. So, yeah, that's why I told them, you know, I insisted on the ticket. All that district attorney's got to do is hear that and go look at the intersection or just call the planning office and all. All these streets are made the same. And you don't even have to go look at the intersection. Just pull it up on the computer. And you will see I'm in the right and whatnot. And if they want to take that to court and all, well, fine. They deserve to get the tort claim and stuff against them. But I'd rather be in Springfield and come back here on the 19th than be here and have to get over to Springfield on the 10th and 12th. Hey, here's the key, Will. Isn't it my money to do when I spend it or burn it? Isn't it mine to do with what I see fit? And I don't like to see people run over my damn rights at all. So to say that you have to give me a ticket before I move, that's just standing up for my rights. And I feel sorry when people don't do that for themselves. Because it's a shame that there's only a few people like me that stand up to these cops and stuff for my rights. Because if everybody stood up for their rights and took them to court and proved them wrong, they wouldn't be out there doing this shit and getting away with it. They wouldn't be out here getting away with it. So people that don't like being harassed, you should be thankful to the people like us that take the harassment from the cops and take them to court and prove them wrong. And at least I took money and helped people, right or wrong. You know? So yeah, I'm just burning it. I can think of 100 here and there I burnt. Oh, you was talking about Doug. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about me just burning my money. I'm sorry, Will. I thought you guys were saying I was just sitting here burning through my money or something. Damn. I gotta quit jumping to conclusions like that, huh? Sorry about that, Will. uh, hey, like I say, at least I can admit when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? And I can apologize when I'm wrong. I don't like to be wrong. I don't like to apologize, but I do. It's the right thing. And I do feel like I'm sitting here burning through money, though. I do. But I am trying to get everything fixed. And the trolls said I'd be broke before the end of the month. Well, as of midnight, they're idiots and liars, of course. There you go, Will. You know, I still got a little bank set aside for emergencies, and I've never had that in this whole journey. But, you know, I knew that the idiots would be wrong anyway. But I still have a little nest egg tucked away for emergencies, which I hope I don't have to touch. It'd be nice to make it all the way back to Arizona before I, you know, have to touch a little nest egg or something. But like if the transmission went out or something, I wouldn't have to say, oh my God, you know, please send me hundreds of dollars so I can whatever. It feels nice to have a little bank set aside to do that. And what I've got to set aside just for general emergency is $1,000. You know, I can get an engine, I can get a transmission or something for $1,000. It may take a little bit, but you know what I mean? So I knew the idiot trolls would say something stupid like that. Sure enough, you know, oh, he'll be broke, this, that, and the other. I'm trying to make it where I don't have to ask or beg people for nothing. I don't have to make GoFundMes or nothing. People that want to help, they just help, knowing that it costs a lot and stuff. You know, the ones that tag the RV. Hell, if I was rich and could afford to do it myself, I'd do it and not ask nobody for a damn thing. But it's really nice when people do help, when I don't have it. But you got to admit, Will and everybody, when I have it, I always tell people. Like, if I put out I need a tire, as soon as I got enough money for a tire, I'd tell people, yo, we got a tire, yada, 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 yada. I wouldn't just keep on send money and stuff. Never been that way. That look on your face, my face would start going off. Screenshot it. I'm sure the trolls do. Plaster it on the internet. I'm sure you can get all kinds of good expressions when you screenshot off a video. Catch it half frame and stuff. That's what the idiot bongfather does. 1180. Oh my gosh. It's going to grow here shortly, Mr. John. I'm hoping by hump day I'll be on the road again. Or one toke over the line, sweet Jesus. One of the two. And when I mean line, I'm talking about the state line. Yes, sir, Mr. John. 420gym.com. Please sign that petition and share it with your friends. Oh, people, they do that. They do that. Yeah, idiot trolls. They take and make half dozen and they put like something. And they do the same on the petition. You know, we brag that there's 1,118 or something. Then all of a sudden, no, they ain't. There's only 1,115. And stupid shit. I mean, it's just stupid stuff the trolls do. But I mean, they've even posted that, admitted that. Get to work. Shit, get your ass up and out of bed, Dougie Doug. You got the tow truck. Go make some money. Me, my kids are grown, and I don't have a wife or nothing. You got kid and wife to feed and all. Your ass still got to bump and grind. Me, the only thing I have to take care of is me and my dogs. And we're set right now. I didn't say you didn't have money. But you got a wife and kid to take care of and all. Oh, I cook for myself all the time. Oh, Doug, I didn't say your bills weren't paid. I know you pay your bills and stuff, and I know you work your ass off. I've been there. I mean, I know. You're not gold spoon fed or nothing. You're out there hustling a buck. You're out there hustling a buck when other people are sitting like your friend Weasel and shit, sitting at home living off a girlfriend and stuff. Nah, Doug, that's why I've always liked you since I first met you. You're a younger version of me with that tow truck and all. Always trying to hustle a buck, make a dollar. Oh, yeah. Buy and sell a car, whatever. Oh, yeah. What's Lexus doing in the hospital? She's in Cape Met. Oh, let me down. Oh, she's gonna have surgery on that. Hey, prayers coming your way, buddy. Tell her 420 Jim said yay. Prayers coming. I want to get parked here in another couple weeks and know that I'm sitting there for a month or two and get my eye surgeries and stuff scheduled. I'd like to get the rest of my eye work done. Be nice to see good at night again, you know? Cheers. Well, my friends, it's about that time. It really is. Hey, you might want to do that, Eddie. Eyes are important. After losing one, I know. Um, Make sure you sign the petition, please, at 420gym.com. You don't have to donate to it, but if you scroll down, it says no thanks, I'd rather share. I'd appreciate the people that sign it and share it. If you like what I do, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and if you get a chance, just double tap the screen one time for me whenever you see the videos. It helps the algorithm. I do these every day at noon and 7 pretty much Central Time. Please join me on the next one. Yeah, we're going to take another one here for the road. The road to nap, that is. I'm not going nowhere right now. Maybe asleep, especially if I have a couple more of these. Yep, 420gym.com. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. Take me a little nap. Hey, I hope each and every one of y'all have a good one. You know what I mean? And remember, my friends, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can all get along. Why don't they drop buds instead of bombs? The dogs love you, I love you, and most of all, Lord and Savior loves you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Hope to see y'all back here this evening. Peace, guys and gals. Peace out.